Welcome to Capital City Paranormal-ish, where we delve into the exploration of creepy, strange, paranormal, and unexplainable TikToks that we all love to watch. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and strap in, and get ready to have your entire reality questioned. Hey fam, welcome back to another edition of CCP, Capital City Paranormal-ish, where we delve into the exploration of creepy, paranormal, unexplained, all those TikToks that we love to watch. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down there and instantly become a member of the freaky family. And we all know you want to be a member because we all know you're a little bit freaky. So, yeah. With that being said, we got a great show for you tonight. So grab your popcorn, strap into your seat, and let's get ready to question reality.
Why did occultists believe that planets weren't just rocks in space, but homes of vast angelic minds who could shape your destiny? Step into the world of the Magos, a legendary occult text written in 1801 by Francis Barrett, a man obsessed with decoding the secrets behind angels and cosmic forces. Barrett didn't see angels as gentle cherubs. He called them celestial intelligences, living powers who dwell between human reality and the divine. To him, the planets were like thrones, each occupied by an angel ruling specific laws of nature and spirit. Take Cassiel, for example, the angel of Saturn. Cassiel governs discipline, endings, and wisdom born from hardship. But he is also linked to time itself, reminding magicians that every cosmic force has a cycle and a price. The Magos is more than a book of names. It's a map. It teaches that angels hold keys to elemental energies, planetary hours, and even human fate. Want success in healing or knowledge beyond your senses? Barrett believed the timing of your invocation, planet, hour, and even day could decide whether doors opened or stayed locked. But there is a warning woven through Barrett's work. Calling on these intelligences without precision could disrupt balance, attracting forces beyond your control. That's why he insists on using sacred divine names, like the Tetragrammaton and Elohim and other names of power to anchor any contact in spiritual law. Barrett's ideas were drawn from earlier masters like Henry Cornelius Agrippa, who blended Christian Kabbalah with Hermetic philosophy. The goal wasn't blind worship, it was knowledge, a hidden technology of spirit, where angels serve as cosmic librarians, guarding secrets of nature, alchemy, and the mysteries of creation. And perhaps the most fascinating idea in the Magos is that angels aren't static beings. They shift, evolve, and reflect the subtle dance between celestial spheres and human consciousness. To Barrett, working with angels meant aligning yourself with the grand architecture of the universe itself. So when you gaze at the night sky, do you see cold stars or hidden beings waiting to be called?
I don't know, fam. I don't know. Everyone's got their opinion on that sort of thing, but I don't know. I think the best thing for me, anyways, is just stick with the knowing one, Jesus, and yeah, that's where I'm staying with. Anyways, let's get on with the next one.
Just moments ago, the First Lady of the United States was officially deported in a stunning Supreme Court ruling that required the First Lady and their children to leave the U.S. The justice's reasoning was straightforward, going over old ground and discovering that Melania's grandparents back in the day also sneaked into the U.S. over the southern border without the proper legal paperwork, exactly like the immigrants the Trump administration is draconianly deporting today. And that's not fair, the justices said, that Trump's policies over the years have torn apart countless Latino families, mothers deported, children separated from their bones just because people wanted a better life. Now, it's his own family's turn to have the same background. So why should he be able to settle for privilege? Being rich and white is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. The news that former President Donald Trump now has two options before him, either kick his wife and children out of the United States or resign from the presidency, has sent shockwaves across the internet, with millions of netizens applauding the news as justice finally knocking on Trump's door. It's ironic that the draconian policies he put in place have ended up on his own family's heads.
Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to this whole political bullshit, and this is just being me straight up, I don't know, I know you hear all this stuff about a one world government, but for me it kind of works, because it's like, what do we all need to be separated for, and classified, and everything like that, when we're all born onto this same dirt ball, or a dirt mat, whatever you want to call it. And I just think what we're looking for is some truth and some transparency, and to the people in general, because we're all people and we're all here. And I think we should just all be trying to work together to make the best of it for everybody. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And here's the next one, fam.
I'm dying. It's a fact. There's no need for a doctor to tell me. That farewell performance was something I insisted on doing. I don't want to disappear silently. I have to say goodbye in person. I thought spinal surgery could save me, but it turned out to be even worse. The combination of nerve damage, infection, and Parkinson's disease crushed me. During the 3 months after the surgery, I was almost a useless person, and even flipping over hurt like a knife. Nowadays, people have to push wheelchairs wherever they go. I regret having that surgery, but no one told me at the time that keeping it as it is might be better. It's not those doctors who keep me alive, but Sharon, that woman who supported my messy life. She knew how terrible I was when I was young. She should have dumped me countless times, but never left. I can't sing anymore, but this time I have to stand on the stage, even if I'm sitting. I want everyone to see, no matter how weak my body is, the Dark Prince is still here, alive.
Wow, fam. That's so sad for me. I mean, he changed the course of rock and roll, heavy metal. And it's just sad. Just sad to see him going through that and at this time of life. And I know he's had a wonderful life and everything, a crazy life, of course, but he's just iconic, It's just, it'd be so sad to lose him. And right now I just pray for him and his family, and that it's whatever's the best and easiest for them. I just wish them the best. And yeah, and I pray for Ozzy. Yeah, here's the next one.
Last time we talked about Kabbalah as the hidden architecture beneath reality. The tree of life, the Sephirot, the blueprint. But that's just the surface. Kabbalah isn't only charts and symbols, it's a map of your inner universe. Each Sephirah isn't just out there, it's alive inside you. Take Chazet, pure kindness and expansion, or Geburah, discipline and power. When your life swings between mercy and severity, that's the tree of life vibrating through your choices. Beyond the Sephirot, there is the concept of the four worlds. Atzilus, the world of pure fire and divine ideas. Braya, the realm of archangels and creation. Yetzirah, where energies and emotions swirl. And Azaya, the physical world we touch. Every thought, every emotion descends these worlds before it becomes real. Kabbalists say nothing happens in the physical unless it's first born in higher realms. Even letters hold secrets. The Hebrew Aleph Bet isn't just an alphabet. Each letter's shape, number, and sound carries the creative force. This is why Kabbalah is used in mystical paths, magic, and meditation. It's not about religion, it's about understanding how divine energy flows, and how you can align with it consciously. Kabbalah whispers that reality is a language. So the question is, are you ready to read between the lines?
I want you to watch this clip from 2012 of Robin Williams talking about Donald Trump, and then let me know your thoughts.
And Donald Trump is the Wizard of Oz. He is the guy. He plays Monopoly with real fucking buildings. This is a scary man. And he owns all these beauty pageants, Miss America, Miss Universe. Isn't that a bit like Michael Vick owning a series of pet stores? It's like, it's a fucking catch and release program for him. This is a man who said, my daughter is hot. Even people in Arkansas went, that's fucking wrong. That's just way out of place. And that fucking hair, my God. I believe the hair is the Donald. I believe that's it. I believe the body is a maintenance system for the hair. He goes home at night going, we're home. Hey, fuck it, let's get out of here now. I'll fuck her, let's do this.
Yeah, I don't even know where to be on the fence with Donald Trump. I don't know. It's kind of, it seems like he's doing a lot of things that really need to be done. But I don't know, some things confuse me. Maybe it's just I don't understand enough about it. Yeah, I really don't know. It's hard to tell for me. But I just think no matter what, we all need to come together, and that's it. You know, I think as people we should know that, and we should feel that, and because the majority of us, in my opinion, should be feeling that same thing, then we just need to make it happen. I don't know. That's all I can say. Here's the next one, guys.
Ellen DeGeneres isn't who you think she is. When her talk show ended in 2022, the headlines called it a farewell, a celebration. But backstage, it was something else entirely. There were rooms we weren't allowed in, corridors that always stayed cold, and rules, unspoken ones, about when to speak, where to walk, and most of all, never to look directly at her unless you were told to. For nearly 2 decades, she danced on that stage while the rest of us worked under it, faceless, voiceless, and watched, constantly watched. After my final week on the job, I promised myself I'd never talk about what I saw. But silence only protects the monster. And it's time you knew what was really behind that smile. I thought landing a job at the Ellen DeGeneres show would change my life. I was 34, broke, and barely holding on to the dream of working in entertainment. I'd been a film major once, dropped out, spent years editing wedding videos and freelancing on low-budget sets around LA. This was supposed to be the big break. Instead, it made me feel invisible. My official title was Segment Research Assistant, but what that really meant was the guy who delivered fact sheets to people too famous to look up. My job was to prep Ellen for her guests. Every morning I printed the day's rundown, celebrity talking points, their latest projects, funny anecdotes, and walked it to her dressing room, or sometimes directly to her on set. And every single time, she would hold out her hand without looking at me. No smile, no acknowledgement, not even a nod. Just that cold, blank reach, like she expected the world to move at her convenience. It wasn't just her. Backstage was like a caste system. Segment producers, writers, and audience wranglers all moved in separate circles. You could feel the hierarchy in every hallway. If you were below the line, you didn't exist. Nobody said it out loud, but the rule was clear. Don't speak unless spoken to. And never, ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't verify anything on that, but I know that I've seen a couple videos where the claim has been made that Ellen makes it very difficult to work with her. It's very difficult, and I don't know. I think it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are in life. If you're up here, you're down here, in the classification category, you know what? Everybody's the same in there. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. For the most part, most people are the same inside, you know? So, you know, I don't know, like I always say, do unto others as you would have done unto yourself, right? That seems to be, I think that one commandment kind of freaking covers the whole thing, covers it all. I don't know. And it's not that hard to really for each one of us to do if we just do our part. Here's the next one.
One day, you will bury your father, and that day, you will realize you lost the only man who wanted to see you do better than him. Here are 6 questions to ask your father before he dies.
So what do you say, fam? Come on now. If your mind got read in that last one, I think you should hit the subscribe button. But come on now, I think. Isn't it a little bit freaky? Here's the next one. Oh yes, sorry. And here's a salute out to all fathers out there. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
So it gets a little weirder when you start entertaining the idea that we have man-made aliens that would look just like that.
Wait, so you're saying there's man-made aliens, that they've actually bioengineered non-human, non-earth animal creatures that are actually running around?
Well, that they're used in special operations to abduct people and do things like that, yeah.
Why would you abduct somebody using a man-made alien as opposed to just sending in a military person to do it?
Because they want people to believe that they have been abused by an alien so that they can justify interplanetary war. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
This whole thing is a psychological warfare operation going back since 1953, 70 years, when they concluded they could use the whole UFO issue for its psychological warfare value. And I'm quoting from the CIA document we have, and that I provided in briefings to people at the White House and Congress. So I think that you have to understand, what does that mean? It means exactly what I just told you.
The question is not, why are you growing a beard? The question is, why am I growing a beard and still shaving my balls? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. No, you're right. It really
doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. I think it's like a balance thing, you know? It's like, you know, if I'm shaved down and then I got to do this, you know? So if I ever shave my face again, you'll know.
Yes, I truly believe that if there is this so-called alien invasion, that it is just set up and not even real, because I don't think that anything that is more intelligent than we are has already figured out that peace is the way to go, and that's the most intelligent way. So yeah, that's what I think on that. And I hope we never see Jim Carrey fall over, because I guess then that means he didn't shave his balls. I don't know. Anyways, here's the next one.
When a chosen one is born, their journey is marked from the very beginning, even if the world doesn't recognize it yet. Here's a deeper look at what happens when a chosen one enters the world. 1. Born different. From a young age, they often feel like they don't fit in. Sensitive, deep thinkers, or wise beyond their years, they might question things others blindly accept. Even as a child, the world felt unfamiliar. 2. Unusual challenges. Early. Chosen ones often face hardship, trauma, or rejection early in life. These struggles are not random. They are part of their spiritual training. Their pain becomes their preparation. 3. Old soul energy. They carry a depth and inner knowing that seems ancient. People may say, "You've been here before," sensing their spiritual maturity. 4. Spiritually marked. Even if their gifts lie dormant for a while, there's a divine mark on their life. They are watched, protected, and guided, even in darkness. The enemy knew who they were before they did. 5. Attract both light and darkness. Their energy draws people in, some to help, others to harm. They often encounter envy, spiritual attack, or attempts to dim their light.
So what do you think, fam? Any of you feel like you're a chosen one? Any of those symptoms, any of those things that was like your life is? I don't know. I guess we'll see. And but with that, one thing I could tell you, and I always don't like to say it, it's the end of the video. We reached the end. But hey, don't worry, there's another one on the way. So yeah, like I say, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Freaky family. We're almost at 1,000, and then we're gonna draw for that $100 gift card. And yeah, and I like to see that the family's getting bigger. And it's really great. I like doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy it too, and hope to see you at the next one. And this is Don LaRock saying au revoir. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Capital City Paranormalish. We hope you have enjoyed today's video and its content, and we hope to see you in the next video. So, with that being said, look over your shoulder, stay safe, and question everything. Ha 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 ha.